The rules of love. Richard Templar. Rule 8. Certain people are off limits, you know who they are. Would you have an affair with your sister's boyfriend? Your best friend's wife? One of your in-laws? How about anyone who is married? Would you embark on a brief fling with someone vulnerable who you knew was expecting this to be a serious relationship, and could get very hurt? Where do you draw the line? We rules players all have enough integrity to know that certain people are off limits. Even if you have genuinely fallen head over heels in love with them, you just keep quiet and get over it even if it takes years. So where does that line get drawn? I think you know the answer to that one already. Deep down, you know whether you feel guilty and have to make excuses to justify what you're doing. Their relationship was on the rocks anyway. He's not really my best friend. All's fair in love and war. Yes, deep down you know very well who is off limits. We don't all set the boundaries in exactly the same places, of course. If you're religious, you might consider anyone from a different religious background off limits. Maybe you believe that once a relationship has broken up, it's always okay to get involved with one of the partners. Or maybe you believe that if the other partner is a good friend, that's not acceptable. I don't know where you draw your line, but you do. If you're in doubt, ask yourself what you would think if someone you knew did the same thing. Suppose a friend of yours got involved with her sister's boyfriend. You might not say anything to her, but in private, would you disapprove? Would you think she was a bit out of order? If the answer is yes, you shouldn't do it yourself. If you were planning on a fling, I hope you will resist. If your feelings for this out-of-bounds person are really deep, this is going to be hard. It's going to be hard for a long time. I can tell you one thing, the further you get involved, the longer it takes to get over it. So don't start. You could be messing up more lives than your own. At the very least, you can hold your head up and know you have acted with integrity. In all probability, sooner or later someone else will come along who is not off limits, and who you can love openly and without guilt. That's got to be worth waiting for. Worth waiting for. I don't know where you draw your line, but you do.